where the wild things are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night, in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew. Until his ceiling hung with vines. And the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. And he sailed off through night and day. And in and out of weeks. And almost over a year. To where the wild things are. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start!" "Now stop," Max said. And sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye, and sailed back over a year, and in and out of weeks, and through a day, and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And it was still hot.
Farmer Duck, written by Martin Waddell, illustrated by Helen Oxenbury. There was once a duck who had the bad luck to live with a lazy old farmer. The duck did all the work. The farmer stayed all day in bed. The duck fetched the cow from the field. "How goes the work?" called the farmer. The duck answered, "Quack." The duck brought the sheep from the hill. "How goes the work?" called the farmer. The duck answered, "Quack." The duck put the hens in their house. "How goes the work?" called the farmer. The duck answered, "Quack." The farmer got fat through staying in bed, and the poor duck got fed up with working all day.
How goes the work? How goes the work? How goes the work? How goes the work? How goes the work?
The poor duck was sleepy and weepy and tired. The hens and the cow and the sheep got very upset. They loved the duck, so they held a meeting under the moon, and they made a plan for the morning. "Moo," said the cow. "Maa," said the sheep. "Cluck," said the hens. And that was the plan. It was just before dawn, and the farmyard was still. Through the back door and into the house crept the cow and the sheep and the hens. They stole down the hall, they creaked up the stairs. They squeezed under the bed of the farmer and wriggled about. The bed started to rock, and the farmer woke up, and he called, "How goes the work?" "Moo, ba, cluck." They lifted his bed, and he started to shout, and they banged and they bounced the old farmer about and about and about, right out of the bed. And he fled with the cow and the sheep and the hens, mooing and barring and clucking around him. Down the lane, moo, through the fields, meh, over the hill, cluck, and he never came back. The duck awoke and waddled wearily into the yard, expecting to hear, "How goes the work?" But nobody spoke. Then the cow and the sheep and the hens came back. asked the duck. Moo, said the cow. Ma, said the sheep. Cluck, said the hens, which told the duck the whole story. Then mooing and baaing and clucking and quacking, they all set to work on their farm.